Good Wednesday morning, everybody. It is August the 2nd, and I'm Chris Allen here on the Sam channel. You can find it on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X on this Wednesday, Over the Hump, sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. I'll be in Litchfield at the Ace Hardware Marketplace from 11 to 1 this Friday, doing more weather radios. So if you're up in Grayson County or around the Litchfield area, come see me, and we'll take care of you. It'll be the last of the weather radio tour for 2023, and you know there's going to be more. So for this go-round, it'll be the last of the go-rounds or the tour of the weather radio events in store at Ace Hardware Marketplace, Litchfield, this Friday. Okay, we're going to talk rain now. Even though yesterday was a picture-perfect day, boy, it felt good. I know I saw a lot of people posting on social media about being in their backyards or being on the front porch or their patio, and they were just taking it in. That's nice. We're going to see that come to an end. We have some rain that is headed our way, and it looks like it could be a lot of rain. So we're going to turn our focus to that here. Get the maps to work. There we go. I hit the button and it didn't do anything. Now it's doing something. Okay, here we go. This morning you can see that everything is pretty quiet on radar over southern Kentucky and northern middle Tennessee. It's clear, but we're going to start to see an increase in cloud cover today. Most notably, high clouds, then mid-level clouds, and then low clouds. Coming around the St. Louis area, there's some heavy rain and thunderstorms going on this morning, a big complex of rain and thunderstorms headed our direction. Now, this is going to take a while to get here. It doesn't that it's going to hit us anytime during the main part of the day, but by late this afternoon, and especially tonight, that is going to be right over our area. So today will be your last opportunity to stay dry, to do anything outdoors that you need to get done, because after this afternoon and tonight, it is going to be wet around these parts on and off all weekend long. And some of the rainfall we're looking at could be rather heavy. So flooding potential is on the table. There's a small severe weather element on the table, but mostly this is going to be about rain and a lot of rain. So get ready for that. It is going to kind of be with us all weekend as we get ready for what I'm calling the rain of rain. And some of you could pick up a lot of rain, as a matter of fact. All right, here's a look at the Kentucky Mesonet temperatures as of 5 a.m. this morning. And you can see, like yesterday, starting out in the 50s in the north central, bluegrass, and eastern parts of the state. Very nice, very comfortable. And even here, I mean, we've got a 59 at the Corvette plant, Mesonet site, and then just 60 down at the Ag Expo Center. And we've got some 50s here. Look at that 59. Tompkinsville, you've got 59 in Franklin. There's a 59 in Butler County near Morgantown. There's one in Bon Air up there in Campbellsville. Let's see. There's a 58 in Litchfield at this hour. That's really nice. Really nice. But there's a warm front back to the west that's going to be a player in our weather as we go through the next 24 to 36 hours. And it is going to help usher in more humid air, and it's also going to ramp up rain chances as we go through the next several days. So just be aware of that. Today will be the last of the really comfortable, less humid days that we will see for a little bit. All right, here's a look at the 10-day model blender. You see that? 83 today. Yeah, maybe 82 or 81. I mean, like I said, this is the last of those very comfortable days. After today, we're going to start to feel that heat, a little more heat and humidity, even though it shows 80 tomorrow, and that's rain induced temperature there. I mean, tomorrow is going to be a wet day, periods of rain, sometimes heavy rain. There's going to be some thunder, lightning, gusty winds at times with some of the rain coming in. Then you see we hop right back into the mid to upper 80s to low 90s. That's where the real moisture and the real more humid air starts to take over for the weekend. And here we go. It is the world's longest yard sale weekend. US 127 starts tomorrow and runs through Sunday. It's going to be sticky, but it's also going to rain. So it's not going to rain the entire time, but it will be occasional showers and thunderstorms, and some of the rainfall again could be heavy. But then we actually get two cold fronts coming in, one on Monday and one on Tuesday. Look what it does to the temperatures. It brings them more into the mid 80s, a good 4, 5, maybe even 6 degrees below average. Average is 90 right now, and we hit 86 yesterday, officially in Bowling Green, 4 degrees shy of the average, and that's where we're going to be much of next week. So it is going to get better. This kind of feeling in the air of less humid air and a little bit cooler temperatures, that's going to come back next week. But this weekend, we've got to get through some rain and we got to get through some humid air, and then we will get the benefit of getting some less humid air into next week. All right, let me show you the model map here, and I can show you the timing, or at least kind of get a good sense of the timing of these systems coming in. And I say systems because it is an area of low pressure, and it's around this area into Missouri, kind of like right there. And it wants to, of course, keep everything running up and over and then down into the Mid-South. So these systems are just going to come one after another. Here comes the one you saw over St. Louis this morning. By the afternoon, it will be a bit weaker, but we will still get, I think, a few scattered showers out of this system. It is tonight into this time tomorrow morning when another impulse comes in. This one holds more together, and look at the rain coming in for tomorrow. This is tomorrow morning, right about now, about 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, just in time for the morning drive. If this pans out, it's going to be a wet morning drive tomorrow. Scattered showers, thunderstorms, some heavy downpours of rain into tomorrow evening, and we're not done yet. Look at that redevelopment of showers and thunderstorms right there over southern Kentucky as we get into tomorrow evening. And then we rinse and repeat, and we do this all over again as we head into Friday. But tomorrow is looking to be when we see the heaviest of the downpours. Rain is just going to come down pretty hard in some places, drenching downpours. Like I said, there could be some, thunder, lightning, gusty wind. Some may reach severe limits, but the severe weather part of this I'm not concerned about. I'm more concerned about how fast some of this will run off as far as heavy rain. Will the ground just soak it all in? It's been a while since we've had some very heavy rain. We'll have to watch that because a few places may begin to see a little more rain than what they can handle. And for that reason, there is a flood watch in effect for some of our western counties as we get into Thursday. In there, close to us, Davis, McLean, Muhlenberg, Todd, Christian counties, Hopkins County, back that direction. Here's Bowling Green is right here in the middle of your map. So currently we're not under any kind of flood watch or flash flood watch, but I do think we will go under one Once that system I showed you on radar starts to come in this morning, in fact, let me turn that layer on, and we'll see that system that's trying to work in its way to Mount Vernon, Carbondale, Cape Girardeau, Paducah. It's all headed that direction and eventually our direction. So this watch may be extended once we start to see how it's going to run as far as its path and how much rain is going to come out of that. We may have to bump that up and extend that flash flood watch or flood watch a little further east. How much rain are we talking about? Well, the QPF, quantitative precipitation forecast, that's what it stands for. You can see that it's got a lot of red painted in there from about St. Louis down to Paducah, down to Nashville. That's where some of the heaviest of the rains will occur over the next few days through the weekend. And there you're talking about 2.5 to 3 inches of rain, maybe even more. For us here in Bowling Green, I mean, we're still going to get 1.5 to 2 inches of rain out of the system, and some of it could actually come all at once instead of being spread out over several days. So that's the thing to keep in mind, that if we do get it all at once in some places, there's your flood problem. There's your issue with, gully washers and frog stranglers and however you want to define it. But some of the creeks and streams coming out of their banks when we get that much rain in that quick a time. But again, it's been a while since we've had that kind of heavy rain, so it may, the earth may just absorb a lot of that and not give us very many flood problems, but we'll have to watch it nonetheless. All right, here's a look at the surface map the next several days. Here comes our system out of the plains and into the middle Mississippi Valley. That low pressure system in the front just sits there. There's another system out in the Pacific Northwest that's going to catch up with this system as we get into the next several days. Persistent rainfall, or at least, let me rephrase that, persistent chance of rain, because it's not going to rain the whole time. Now, tomorrow, I think, is going to be the rainiest of days, where it just, it almost seems like the whole day is going to rain. And some of the rainfall, as you can see with the dark green, is going to be heavy as that system just sits there and pumps out sometimes heavy rainfall. So we get into Thursday night into Friday. Warm front starts to move in, but then it stalls again, waiting on the next system to catch up with it. So here we go into Friday afternoon and evening, into Saturday. Low pressure system still sitting there, Boot Hill of Missouri, southern Illinois, western Kentucky. So we're going to keep, actually Saturday, you may get several breaks in the rain, but with any daytime heating, the moisture's there, and you could get showers and thunderstorms anytime. So those of you on the yard sale, you're going to have to keep those tarps handy just in case. And here we go into Sunday, still there. Here we go into Monday, and we finally see the low moving up into the Great Lakes. We get a cold front coming in. This is going to be the first of two cold fronts. Here's cold front number one. Here's cold front number two. And when number two comes in on Tuesday, we're actually going to cool things down, and more refreshing, less humid air takes over after the rains. But there's Tuesday, and we see the change that is going to take place in next week's forecast. So today, just call it increasing clouds. You'll notice the clouds moving in even already this morning, high clouds, low 80s today. Showers will start to move in this afternoon, more into western Kentucky, and then scoot over toward the Bowling Green area as we get into this evening. And then tomorrow, just a rainy, rainy day. All right, that'll do it for this Wednesday morning edition of the Sam Channel podcast. headed to Sam 100.7 to do the morning show, 6 to 10 on your radio. In the meantime, God bless you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the radio.